Jim Munchback. I'm sorry to interrupt your day. I'm actually doing a speed test. I've done several speed tests in the last few minutes. I just installed a brand new mesh system. I got it from Costco. It was to replace my old VLOP Linksys system. This is a TP-Link. I don't have the stuff around, but I'm doing like the 15th speed test, and it's looking okay. We've gotten knocked off the live stream 2 weeks in a row at the University of Houston. That can't happen. Got knocked off the Zoom meeting as well as the live stream for YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. So I'm just doing a test right now. Now that download speed was 169, which isn't shabby. I'm in my studio in Friendswood, and I set up 3 different nodes or connectors. And then there's an outdoor connector as well. My studio is away from the house. So a few minutes ago, I got over 200 megabytes download and about 25 upload. And then I've done it several times, the speed test. And I keep getting different results. I get that they're not going to be consistent. But if I get over 175 download speed and over 10 upload speed, I'll be happy. So I think I'm going to be happy. Let me do another one here, and then I'll do one on my iPad. So I will jump on over to my iPad. See what happens here. Now I'm going to jump into the iPad. It's not going to be as fast on the iPad. It somehow prioritizes my MacBook, which is good. MacBook needs a lot more speed than the iPad does. I'm not sure why, though. I would think that this speed on the iPad would be more than it is. Although it's not shabby, it's just fine. I would do a speed test on my phone, but I'm using my phone. So thank you for hanging out with me. This is what we were going to cover today. We did cover it in the Zoom meeting this morning. We covered all of this, but it took 2. That's speed test. It took 2 different attempts. So yeah, that wasn't great. So we were working on these topics, and again, I'm just doing a test. I want to see if I want to make sure that this is working. 2 weeks in a row we got kicked off, so I'm probably going to hang out here for it was about 10 minutes in that we got kicked out. So let me see if I can get I'm going to go find this while I play around, and if I can find it, you can see if you look right there, that's what I'm playing with. I'm looking for this scene. You can see I have way too many scenes. This is probably not the way to set up your Ecamm Live, but it is the way I set my Ecamm Live up because I keep finding myself using the same. So what I've done is set up folders. You can't see that, but I'm looking in folders. I just clicked on my little button here, and yeah, so my little button lets me go from place to place, and when I push this button, it changes the scenes. So as I play right now, I'm pushing buttons. This will show all of my overlays. This will hide all of my overlays. This will show the bottom overlay, just the bottom, or I can show all this other stuff. So again, if you're watching, you probably want to move on, go to the next thing you see in your stream, but for now I'm just doing a test, trying to make sure that we have what we need. Testing, just testing the stream. I've got good signal, good speed. I'm going to jump on over and do another speed test now that we're kind of in the, let me get here, do another speed test. Now I'm on my iPad, so we'll see what that one looks like, and then I'll do one on the MacBook. Speed test number 27 for October 15th, year of our Lord 2024. It's about, what, 2 o'clock? Almost 2 p.m. Got my assignments all graded. I'm about to go do some actual work for my business, but I needed to get this figured out, the internet. So we're at 6 minutes. We've been streaming for 6 minutes with no issues. And we have pretty decent 200, look at that, 200 download speed with 20 upload speed. What do you think of that? Leave a comment if you're in the middle of your afternoon watching this live stream. Hit me up with a comment, if you will. And don't forget to subscribe. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me over there on YouTube. I think I have the wrong, I do. That's my company, Bayrock. But I meant to hit this little guy right here to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Let's see. I think I will go to, let's see. I think I'll jump over here. And this is what we were talking about today. Farmer Joe buying cows. And somewhere in there, yeah, this is the post. So you can find the perfect investment strategy posted at Missional Money. missionalmoney.com. And this is the perfect investment strategy. Doing a test. I've been kicked off my live stream 2 weeks in a row at the University of Houston, and that's not good. So I'm trying to do a test to make sure we have a good, solid everything. I had purchased a mesh system for my house and my studio. I'm in Friendswood, Texas. I'm using Xfinity, Comcast. Get great speeds with Comcast, but the problem is I think I had a defective node, and I'm not sure, but it just kept disconnecting. It was Comcast, Xfinity. They were doing some work, so we had some issues. We had a hurricane. We had a bunch of issues. But then finally, ultimately, I think my system failed. So I got a new system at Costco and installed it just a few minutes ago in hope that I will be able to fix my problem. So I'm just doing some tests, doing some speed tests, and playing around. So that doesn't look bad. 179 down and 22 up. That's on the iPad. Now let's jump on over to the Now I'm going to do a speed test on my MacBook. For some reason, my MacBook seems to get priority treatment from my mesh system, usually. So it's not looking like it's, maybe it is a little better. Look at that. If it gets over 200, I'm really happy. I did one in my living room right next to the main wired TP-Link, and it was over 600 megabytes down, which I've never seen that before. So I'm pretty sure if I had a wire long enough to go from my main TP-Link to where I'm sitting right now in my studio, which is a converted garage, that would be a pretty powerful, speedy 236 ain't bad though. 236 down, 21 up. That's on the MacBook. So I'm pretty happy with that. So you can see this. If I do it again, you can see this if I do. So this is my iPad over here. And if I do my iPad, I wonder what happens if I do them both at the same time. So I'm doing them both at the same time. I've got the MacBook test going here, and I've got the iPad test going on the iPad 164. But it's okay. So yeah, you can see on the, you probably can't see it, but it's 117. If I go over here and go here, you can see it's 117. That's on the Mac. Now when I go back to my pad, it was 164 down and 8 up, so not great. Now I'm going to try just the iPad by itself, hoping I'm still connected to the internet, which I think I am. I'm pretty sure I am. Boy, the speeds are varying significantly. Could be the neighborhood usage, I guess. Maybe kids are getting home from school. Probably not yet. The high school kids, I'm sure, are getting home from school because they start coming home from school like lunchtime. Anyway, so 197, that's not bad. I'm gonna leave it at that. So it is now, let's see, let me take a look, see what the numbers look like on the live stream. You know, it looks just fine. I'm looking at the output. The numbers look good. I think I'll jump on over to Restream and see what it looks like there. I'm using Restream to, let's see, live now. So you can see, let me jump over here and do this. So you can see down there, these are the numbers I'm looking at. Resolution, really good. Bitrate, looks good. Excellent. It says excellent. Everything's excellent. Check your encoder settings. Keyframe interval 2.8835. Recommend 2. I guess I should change that. Check your encoder settings. I think I need to do that in Ecamm Live. I'll do that at some point. Not going to do it right now. I could get more power from Restream if I upgrade, but I got this on an AppSumo deal. Restream, it's a great tool. It allows me to so here's where these are all of the channels that I'm on at the moment doing this test, and so far it looks like it's working just fine. Now I'm going to go, where am I going to go next? I guess it's time to check the market. Market's been moving quite a bit today. Yeah, it sure has. Nvidia's down. Let's see where Tesla is. Tesla's up a little bit. I need Tesla to be up. I own a lot of stuff, but look at that. Bonds are making a comeback. I knew that was going to happen at some point. Took a dive into this one yesterday. Simplify ETF, MTBA. It's a ETF that runs an option strategy, sells covered calls on mortgage-backed securities. So it was something that was interesting to me. I usually like to own TLT, and I sell covered calls on that. So just for fun, not for nothing. Here we go. Let's see what else is moving. Not a lot. It's not a grand old day in the market. Okay, speed test. Time to go back to a speed test. I think we'll go back to, let's see. I'm going to do a speed test here on the iPad. Boom. Here we go. Let's see. We're still live. 15 minutes. So we made it through the time that we would normally have been kicked off. So I must have had a bad connection somewhere in my mesh system. It was only a couple years old, I think, maybe 3 years old. But the one that I replaced it with was on sale at Costco, and it's newer technology. Not that I know a whole lot about the technology for internet. It's kind of complicated. But anyway, 192 down and 19 up. So I think I'm going to do a speed test real quick on my MacBook. One more time. I want to get to 20 minutes on this live stream to feel good about saying to my students, I think I fixed the problem. You know, like I said earlier, anything over 200 I'm happy with in the studio. Get better than that inside in the house, in the office in the house. But when I'm in the studio, it's like I said, it's a converted garage, so it's just fine. 200 down, 20 up. I can upload a video to YouTube easily here now. When I look at my restream numbers, so it's telling me I've got, well, let's see if it gives me, so we have a fair signal. I'm going to hit refresh and see what happens. Yes, so now it says excellent. So, man, I need to look at the analytics, see what the analytics are saying. I need a technician to figure out. If you would like to see stats, please refresh the page. Let's try refreshing the page and see what we get. Looks like it's on. It looks like a stock. It goes down, it goes up. It's performing better. Streams. Ton. That's not last session. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Leave that there. Do another speed test just for fun while we're here. Nice and working so far. It's been consistent anyway, and that's good. I should be playing some music. I think I will play some music just for fun. This is pretty boring elevator music. Can you hear it? Leave a comment if you're watching. If you're one of my cousins, Larry, Ann, Donna. Hope you guys are doing good. I know sometimes you watch me when I interfere and jump out there on the internet for these kind of goofy live streams. So anyway, I think I'm getting close to being done. Got excellent, everything's excellent on the live stream. What do we have going on here now? Okay. Let's see. I'm going to turn off a couple of things. And yep, that's that. So we are now, let me go back, do another speed test. I'm going to do one more speed test, and I'm going to check the streaming stats, and then I'm going to call it done. Again, just doing some testing. I want to make sure I don't get kicked off the live stream like I have 2 weeks in a row. That's a terrible feeling. Actually, it's not that bad of a feeling. It's just a bummer because I know my students are there. It's a hassle is what it is, and I'm fixing it. That's what I'm doing right now. Installed a whole new mesh system from Costco, and we got 206 down, 20 up. That's just peachy keen. Now I'm going to jump on over to the iPad and do another one. one more. We're going to do the iPad speed test, and then we're going to check the stats on Restream, and then we're going to sign off. And in the meantime, I think I will just put a little nice freshness on the bottom of the screen. Let's connect on LinkedIn. I have more friends and connections on LinkedIn than any other social network. I like LinkedIn, and YouTube it's a tool. That's what YouTube is. It's also a distraction. So with the iPad, 205 down and 20 up, 22 up. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So, yep, that'll do it. Now, if you like to watch these kind of videos where a guy is just sitting around testing stuff, pushing buttons, and all that, if you like that kind of thing, then you know what to do. You can hit the little button and subscribe to YouTube. If you're a student, by the way, at the University of Houston, and you missed the fun earlier today, then you can definitely subscribe to our playlist, uhplaylist.com. And the 2-part lecture this morning, because we got disconnected, 2 parts. We did put that in. The playlist, both of them. So let me just show you that real quick before we end. I'm going to jump over here to. I'm going to try to jump over here and hit my YouTube channel, and I'm going to go view your channel, and I'm going to go to playlists. And there is this playlist, view full playlist. So I got scolded on this one. Let's see. These are it adds the new ones, new videos to the bottom. So these are the 2 videos we posted today in the playlist. Part 1 and Part 2, the perfect investment strategy. So I'm gonna not play that now because I don't really love watching myself. So that's that. Now what I want to do is I want to check one more time to see what the stats are over here, and the encoder live. Now why is it saying live 26 minutes? That's weird. Let me go back here. So I've been, you can't see it, but I've been live for 23 minutes, and this is actually not going to go in that playlist. But I am live streaming, and it is on Facebook and YouTube at Jim Munchback. So let's see. Let's go back to me iPad. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's do this. I am going to go full iPad, and I'm going to do the lower third. And here we go. Boom. Final speed test with the new tools, the new device, the new TP-Link. Look at that. It's taking its sweet time to get up to 200, if it's even going to make it. Getting 150, not really happening. Look at that. It's 197, and the upload speed not terrible. So let's see. It's not bad. Okay, there we go. I'm going to hit the end button now. Thank you for, it's 25 minutes. I think that's good. I'm going to hit the end. I'll see you if you're a student at the university.